Hi guys, and welcome back to Timeless RC. Today we're going to do an unboxing video. As you can probably see from the title what it is, but we'll crack on and show you what it is. You'll note from the title that it's an older Kyosho kit, well, not kit, Kyosho car, and I've actually always loved these and always wanted to get one, but never been in a position to be able to do so. So when this came up, it was a case of grab it while you can. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how they've packed it. It's been packed really well, so big outside box which is strong, and then the inside is in for two further boxes, so it's been packed very well, so thank you very much to the person I got it from for doing that. Unfortunately, it's a shame everybody doesn't post things out like that. I've had cars with basically just black tape, black covering over the top of the box, and of course the box gets damaged, and as a collector I like my boxes to be in top condition. Here we go. I always try and keep it as whole as possible because it's handy for reusing, and obviously it's recycling stuff, so it's not harming the environment so much as it would be if it was all just chucked down the tip. And it's certainly well protected, as you can see. This has to be one of the best wrapped cars I've actually bought. Which is good, because when I sell stuff I always like to wrap mine up well to make sure it gets to the purchaser in one piece. Now, that's the chassis. Not sure how many of you know, or obviously from the title you can tell what it is, but it's a Kyosho, and it's the High Rider Corvette. This came with some added extras as well, like such as a radio, a couple of transmitters rather, and a couple of other body shells. I think this is the main Corvette shell. It's not done in box art colours, but it's still in one piece, and from the pictures I saw it looked fairly tidy, so yeah, there's a few marks, but for the age of it you'd expect that. So there we have it, High Rider Corvette. Dusty, but it was a loft, it's a clearance, obviously needs new tyres, the tyres have perished. See by the way they're indented. So they're going to need replacing at some point if I can find some. Two-wheel drive, High Rider Corvette from Kyosho. It's all, the thing I like about this one is it's all in a sealed box, as sealed as you can go really. Obviously I don't think it's got a gasket, which obviously would make it completely watertight, but it's still better to travel through puddles and things, wherever you're likely to go with this. And the plan for this is to completely strip it, clean everything, replace any damaged parts or parts that are scratched and not completely as that make it satisfactory for me, because I want to make this a shelf queen, and obviously I need to get a replacement shell. I have seen them on eBay, not very often, so this is going to be quite a long project until something turns up. But all the same, it's great to have it in the collection. I'm a monster truck fan. I've got, as you'll see in time, I've got an original Clodbuster which needs to be repainted. Other than that, the actual thing is fairly good condition. It was been restored by the previous owner. Unfortunately, they painted it purple and not red. And I've got a set of original decals which I will now use to peel off the old ones, sand it down, spray it up. That'll all be done on the show for you, so you can see that process. And I've got an original Monster Beetle, an original Lunchbox, an original Blackfoot. I haven't got an original or a Riri Bullhead at the moment, but I have got one in line. And I've got the Riri ones. I've got the Black Edition Clodbuster to build on the show, Black Edition Lunchbox, Black Edition Monster Beetle. I've got a Midnight Pumpkin Riri, but that will be done like a Black Edition. The Blackfoot as well, which is the Riri version, but I'm going to make that into my Black Edition, my own Black Edition, so that I've got a Black Edition series. So to have this as well, it fits in with the Monster Truck collection, because I've also got the Juggernaut 1 and Juggernaut 2. Right, just opened up the second box, which has got a few bodies and a couple of transmitters, so I'll just open these up just to see what they're like and what condition they're in. They may be able to be reused on something else, so looks like an RS2000, which it indeed is, which actually is pretty sound. There's not a lot of damage to it. It's a bit old and dusty, but I'm sure that would clean up. It's different. California Raisins theme. There's Sierra Cosworth, RS500 Cosworth. Again, bit tatty. Actually looks like it's been sprayed on the outside of the shell, which is different, but might be able to see what I can do. Might be able to tidy up. There's some bits that have obviously suffered some damage on the sides, but let's see what we can do. BMW E30, which again, the actual body shell is it's got a bit bent now. I don't know whether that can be heated to bend it back, because it is starting to crack there, but it's perfectly a usable body. It's for sort of just running around the garden if you don't want to damage anything else. And then lastly, a couple of transmitters. Vintage transmitters. So what I will be doing is, when I do restorations of the older cars, I will be fitting period electronics. So all these vintage sets will come in quite handy. So it's an old Acom's Techniplus. It's very good condition, to be honest. And the other one I think is a Futaba Attack, if I recall, which I was always a lover of the Futaba radios back in the day, because the silver colouring as opposed to the plasticky looking Acoms. But these days I like the other ones as well. It's a mixture of personal opinion, isn't it? So this one hasn't got an aerial, but I've probably got spare aerial, so it's the Futaba Attack Sport, which for the age is pretty good. So So guys, that's the unboxing of the Kyosho High Rider. So guys, happy RCing and enjoy the time you have if the weather is on your side. At the moment down here on the south coast, the weather is pretty poor, and unfortunately at the moment I haven't been able to spray the CR01 Toyota Land Cruiser body, so I will be progressing with the next build shortly, and that will be the Toyota Tom's 84C on the RMO1 chassis. Not a big chassis, so it shouldn't take long to build, but all the same, a fun little thing, and I look forward to driving that because I used to love driving the associated RC12C car. So thanks for your support, like and subscribe please, and you'll get any future updates to the new videos. Thanks again for your support.